You ever have one of those days where you're like, enough is enough? I think I've been having that kind of month. So, go grab a chair and a drink. This isn't going to be a long haul, but it's going to be a little different. Okay? See you in a bit. Well, hello everybody. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. We've had a few rough days around here. Parts of Omaha flooded. Tornadoes around the area again. I don't know about you guys, but I seriously hope whoever pissed off Mother Nature gets on her good side fast, because I am really tired of this weather. Okay, guys, I told you this video would be a little different. I've been trying to, organize my inventory so that it, is all not only all together, but de-stresses me. I mean, when I buy things, sometimes if I'm in too big of a hurry, I'll shove it up on a bookshelf or something somewhere until, I can move it or research it, get it out of the cat's way or baby Faye's way. And then some things, honestly, were collections, and I've decided I don't want to collect that anymore. I have found some things that are truer to what I like or love to collect, and I need to make room for that. So instead of going out shopping, I am wandering around my house grabbing things that I'm like, okay, I like it, I don't love it, I really have no interest in collecting that. So it needs to move on. It needs to get listed, So yeah. So what I'm going to show you today are some things that I rounded up that I sit here and I look at every night, and I'm just like, today's the day. So, as with anything I show you, you can always reach out to me at bayoubellevantiques@gmail.com if you're interested. Otherwise, all of these items are headed probably to my Etsy store, although a couple maybe headed to Vamp. So, keep an eye out on those two shops as I begin to purge and finish the organization, because it is stressing me at this point, and I need to get things simplified, and I need to free up some shelf space for those treasures that I truly, well, for now, because let's be honest, collections evolve, collections change, but I have some things that I really, really love, and I haven't been able to put them out because I had nowhere to put them. So, shall we get started? I have this set of creamer and sugar. And I think it's onion. I think. Or maybe it's garlic. I don't know. It's anthropomorphic. There are no chips or cracks. I'm not even seeing any crazing on these guys. I did buy them to resell, and they have been sitting hidden and haven't gotten listed. Let's be honest. Let's be real about that. Another item I have, and this is out of my personal collection. I thought I would collect this, but honestly, it doesn't really fit in with the other items that I collect. So I have decided to let this one go. It is a Pigeon Forge dogwood bowl, pottery bowl with the blue interior. It is gorgeous. It's in perfect condition, but it just really didn't mix in like I hoped it would. And I have other pieces of pottery that I like more. So this one I'm going to let go. It's kind of hard because I love dogwoods, but you know, you just have to really, you know, I've probably had this piece for a year, and honestly, I'm just like, this isn't working. I need to let it go. Right? Some other items that are coming out of my personal collection, because again, I am moving on. I'm moving on to something else that I want. I've been wanting to make room for display, so I am going to let these go. And these are Holland Delft in brass. I think they call these like they're paperweight vases because of the style of them, but it's just a single bud vase. And then I have another bud vase that matches. And then I have a little ewer that also matches it. In case you're wondering, I have some McCoy pottery that I have been wanting to put out for the longest time, and it's the figural pottery. It's the alligator and the turtle. So, you know, I gotta let something go. You know, you gotta let something go. A couple other things that I'm letting go are these little lithophane fairy lamps, because I don't have anywhere to keep them, you know, and I don't like things stacked up. It drives me a little nuts. So these are going to go. And there's like a little hummingbird and I think a hibiscus there on that one. And then the other one I have is, let's see if you can see. Whoa. Sorry, that was probably a lot of noise. But it's of some ladies, of some nymphs. Maybe you can see a little bit better this way. So, really, really pretty piece of porcelain. So, and these all, you know, you can see the reliefs when you have a candle under them at night. They're really beautiful. I typically find these at our Goodwill every once in a while. Yeah, in fact, I found one the other day with the angels on it. So, you know, again, like I was saying, they need to be moving on. So, some pieces that I bought with intent to resell is this beautiful, beautiful glass vase. It's like an aqua color, and then it's got aqua, like a hot pink and white caning in there. This is a signed piece. Cannot make out the engraving. I'll have to get a better picture. But it is a signed piece from 1987. So that is going to go in my Etsy. I need to give it a good bath because it's been sitting up on the shelf for a while. Along with this beautiful piece. It's like a splatter with amethyst, greens, blues, gold. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And this one is signed as well by D. Horvath, Horvath, from, looks like 2002. Let's see. There you go. So that is going up in Etsy as well. This little guy, I absolutely love him. He's a little nodder. He's Japan. He's made out of like a composite, but he's hilarious. He's going to go hang out over at Vamp, and we'll see how he does over there. I don't come across these guys very often, but you know, I have loved him. Now he needs to move on because he doesn't fit anywhere in my decor. And another thing is this lucite deer. I have had this guy for a while, and I don't know why I haven't listed it. I think it's because I can't find any like it. But, you know, we're going to list it, and we're going to see what happens. But you can see it does have that beautiful lucite glow to it. It has no chips or cracks. But, you know, this isn't something I collect. So mama and baby need to, you know, leave the nest. It's time to go. The next thing I have, and this has been sitting up on the top of my jewelry box upstairs, and I'm like, I like Victorian, so this really isn't a style that I would collect, but you know, it's been sitting up there. I've been enjoying it, and now it needs to move on. But it's a dichroic glass. You can see all the dichroic work in there by Karg. It's stopper is still intact and it is signed. See if you can see it. There you go. It's kind of there. So yeah, that needs to move on. I like to collect more of the antique perfume bottles. So, you know, it was another one of those moments where I'm standing there going, why is this item still here? It's not something I collect, so it needs to move on. And then another item that I had up there on my little Victorian glass tray was this Gibson perfume bottle. And its stopper is intact. You can see the stamp, Gibson stamp, on the bottom. It's beautiful, beautiful blown glass perfume bottle. So that needs to go. And then the last piece I have for you is, you know, and I had to think about this because I was like, this is kind of tempting to keep. But I'm like, you can't have it all. You can't. You know, I'm trying to get back to only keeping what I have a true love and affinity for. But the reason I had a hard time keeping this glass is because it is a little older. This is a consolidated glass vase with owls. Look at that. How cool is that piece? And it's on both sides. But it is absolutely stunning. So that is everything that I walked through my house within 10 minutes and said, you need to move on. You need to fly away. Somebody else will love you just as much as I did. So, let me know what your favorite item was. And like I said before, if you saw something that you're interested in, you can always message me at bayouballevantiques@gmail.com. Expect to see these listings, though, fairly quickly in my shop because we got a lot to list, guys. We gotta get this done, okay? So I hope everybody has a fabulous holiday weekend. Spend time with your friends and family. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye now. Well, geez, Louise, I think I lied. This is what happens when I try to do an impromptu video. I had two other things that I forgot to show you that were also going up in my store. This one was an iCult oil lamp from 1986. And look at that finish inside. The Bullicant is amazing, and the dichroic effect of that piece of glass inside is, the camera isn't even doing it justice, but it is a signed iCult piece. And it does have the little, forgot what you call it, but the little piece that you need if you want to put some oil in it and burn it, although it's beyond me why anybody would do that. But hey, whatever. But the reason completely I forgot was I walked over to the sink and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I just washed this too. This is a Fenton custard satin uranium lamp shade. Now it does have a chip here, but this piece, you know, goes under the metal so you would never see it, and it's still stable enough that you could use it. So I bought a lamp from, we're just going to say, an unnamed seller. She shipped me the shade, but never shipped the lamp. So after reminding her multiple times, she finally just gave me a refund on the lamp because she didn't know where she put it. It is beyond me how something as large as a brass student lamp can get lost, but nevertheless, I have the shade. So I had kept the shade for a bit because I thought, well, maybe I'll find another lamp. Well, I have since decided that I don't have a spot where I thought I was going to have a spot for that lamp. So it makes no sense for me to keep the shade. So the shade will be going up soon on my Etsy shop as well. But if you have a need for a Fenton custard shade, make me an offer, because like I have nothing into this now because I got a refund on it. You know, but if you sell something to somebody, make sure that you put it in a box at least with their name. I mean, that's the risk in doing a running open box. You need to be disciplined about keeping that organized. That's my advice if you choose to sell like that. Anyway, it's a beautiful piece. But again, it's something that is taking up space in my house and it needs to go. So with that, and I'm pretty sure I don't have anything else lurking around the sink that I was cleaning up. That is everything, truly everything that is being listed in the next couple of days. So again, this time, bye.